The main supply is always the last resort, always the one that's getting put on the back burner. The main supply usually have the lowest of the lowest self-esteem, despite of how beautiful that they really are. If the new supply get up and leave and everybody in the world don't want no dealings with them, you're still going to be in the corner. A lot of people think the new supply is the new main supply. Even I've been wrong about this before. The main supply is simply one that's going to always be there. It's just because somebody's in a new relationship, that doesn't make them the main supply. It just makes them the new supply. Now, the main supply can become a secret supply, but the main supply is simply a person with the lowest self-esteem that will always be there. So understand this. Main supply is never put first. They're always put last because your attention is not scarce. It's plentiful. Every time I call, you will pick up on the first ring. What is scarce to a person, they typically hold it in high regards. I'll give you an example. Let's sit outside of nature for a second. The example is, if I got a woman at home, I could probably spend all the time in the world with her. She's always available. She's always there. But the woman I'm cheating with, I can only see her for a period of time. So in that situation, side chick is attractive to me, not because she's beautiful, not because she's better than you. It's because our time together is limited. When I get home, I got all night with you. And hey, if the new supply make me mad, I'll take it out on the main supply that's at home. So not to sound confusing, main supply can be with you in the relationship, or it could be the side chick that's used to be in a relationship with you. The main supply is simply a person that's just going to always be there regardless of the circumstances. So since they're always going to be there, you will put them dead last. Listen to the birds backing me up. I'll give you another example. Your organs. People live like they're going to live forever. So instead, they live an unhealthy lifestyle. They smoke, they overeat. Then one day they end up on death row, doing everything they can to save themselves. And that's why when a person ends up deciding to finally walk up and leave, they get scared and try to save the relationship. Give them another chance and they go back doing the same thing they was before. It's the same thing with their health. Once they survive a sickness and they come out of it, they go right back to relapsing to whatever got them there in the first place. Here's a cold fact of life. Things that we should be putting scarce, we act like it's plentiful of. Things that we're plentiful of, we act like it's scarce. We act like we're going to live forever, so we end up wasting a lot of time. A person's mindset and maturity is heavily based on how much time that they're wasting. A person that wastes a lot of time live like they're never gonna die. But if you live like you're never gonna die, you will die like you've never have lived. Don't let that go over your head. And ladies, don't think just because a man come back to you that he's genuinely sorry or you're the shit or whatever. And I'll explain why. One of those things may be called preselection. How many of y'all been in a relationship where you made the man look good? Literally nobody wanted him until you got with him. It's called preselection. You ever hear a man saying, when I'm in a relationship or a marriage, every woman want me, but when I'm single, nobody wants me? It's because you're the reason. This orbit is based off you. Not all men, but some men actually want you back because they realize, and they're smart enough to know this, that if you leave them, nobody else is going to want them. Just to give you an example of how pre-selection works. I come to a job, you might not like me in particular. All the women there, 9 or 10 women in, and say how attractive I am, eventually your brain will wire and find something to like about me. Nobody wants what nobody wants, but everybody wants what everybody wants. This is not for everybody. There are gray areas. There are some people that don't want you regardless of who wants you. And there are some people who hate what everybody wants. But most of the time, everybody wants what everybody wants. Remember Michael B. Jordan? Remember when Creed 2 came out? I literally heard women personally say how much they liked him, how much they fancy him, and how much they find him attractive. When the corny kid came out when he was talking to that woman, those same women literally out of their own mouth said they never found him attractive. And other women came up, girl, I thought it was just me. Genuinely, there probably were women who never found him attractive. What I'm saying is there are some women out here who only find him attractive because a lot of other women do. So ladies, ask yourself a question. To the person that you find attractive, do you really find this person attractive? Do you only find this person attractive because everybody else finds this person attractive? And a lot of times the person you do find attractive, you don't want to be seen with this person because nobody else finds him attractive. So you end up messing up the things with the person that is really for you. I'm giving y'all too much game this morning. It's kind of high school. When a popular girl dates the little lame boy, now since he went the lame boy, all the other girls want to get a taste of him. So what about this beautiful woman want out of this nobody? Then the little lame boy becomes mysterious because of who wants him. Why does she want him? So if a man breaks up with you, he got more time with these other women. When these other women get time for him, they may actually see like, man, I really don't like this guy. Fellas, I hate to break your spirit. Some women out there genuinely don't want you. Gonna sound messed up. Some women only want you because of how beautiful your woman is, and they want to see what the fuss is about. Hate me if you want, but I've heard women say this out of their own mouths. And ladies, sometimes that woman don't really want your man. Do you know the woman that's sleeping with your man? Sometimes she really don't want him. You only want him because you have him. That's why after cheating on you and you get caught and we break up and we end up in a relationship with the other person, it's not as fun no more because we're able to be seen in public. We don't have to mess around in the light. The dark was so much more fun because the dark leaves room for the imagination. The light shines light on everything for those who need it.